Let's see. We don't have any meetings here, so I'm assuming it's time to go face. I we're fucked, guys. I don't have the money. All right, I don't have the money. I wonder what he's gonna make us do. I have a feeling he's gonna make us do something crazy, or he's gonna kick us out of our hometown. But excuse me, or he's gonna kick us out of the home. Which I feel as if he has zero power to do so. I just noticed we can't go to Gamlen's. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to explore and see if I can go to Gamlen's first to see exactly what's happening. I don't know if you're like, he's family, Luna. Of course he would be taken, but I don't know. I just want to see with my own eyes. You know, I'm just curious. You know, just curious. I'm wondering why there's no mission for Meryl. Is Meryl DLC? I know Sebastian is. Meryl can't
Your armor
be.
is very shiny, Sebastian. Doesn't that make you an easier target?
The light of the Maker is my armor, Meryl.
Oh,
I'm not afraid.
Maybe you could ask him to make his light less shiny? Then you wouldn't need as much armor.
Oh boy.
I was going to say something about being fond of that house, but who am I kidding? It makes Undercity look nice.
So Gamlen's house is so we can go here. All right. Okay. I wonder what's going to be like. I wonder if he's going to be sad. Be like, please. Please. We didn't take him. No fucking way. No fucking way. We didn't take him. No fucking way, dude. See anything to look at in his house? Everything got moved, right? Even our chest.
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coin to share with your favorite uncle?
Damn, we left him to suffer. Damn. Now, exiting his house, is this considered leaving an area so I can fast travel? Maybe I can do something else. Probably not. Probably not. I'm really wondering what that guy does. He's come to collect 3 years later. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. I don't have the coin on me, but like technically I should be able to pay him like no issue. But
Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Oh, your crossbow has a pretty nice Daisy. Very nice. All right, Mr. Sebas. What do we have here? Rosina do be whining and crying. I wonder if she doesn't feel good or something like that. She is getting older. Let's see here. What do we have? The Guardian Angel. Sebastian creates an ethereal personal decoy to keep enemies occupied for a short time while he escapes in stealth. Righteous Chain. Every basic shot that Sebastian fires in rapid succession in a short period increases his chances to score a critical hit. Scoundrel. Back to back. Archery. Subterfuge. It's so weird seeing everyone have like the same thing on them when it comes to stuff, but we'll get this all figured out, right? Have them all. Disorienting shot. Have this all figured out for him. Why not? 6 points, 2 levels. Did she really miss out on 2 levels? Willpower still go up. I definitely won't say that. I think that's a good stopping point for her willpower. 2 points to spend. I don't recall how I wanted to build her. Nature damage, Wrath of the Elven, Blood of the First. Spellcasting consumes health instead of mana. Immune to conventional healing, cost ratio 1 health to provide 2 mana. Reserve 70% of mana. That seems a little scary. I feel like she's going to end up dying inadvertently to some things. I don't know. It just kind of feels like it. Golem Fist Primal. Get that figured out for her. But those were her specialties during that time that we were wonderful and delicious together. Let's see what do we got. We got Hightown. I wonder what's happened with that black powder stuff. And seeing that the representation of like the Quinari going around, and it seems like they're spreading the word of the Quan. That's what I'm just going to assume. It was mentioned to us prior that the Chantry has been dealing with people who have been.
I spent way too much time here.
The Chantry.
Have you heard the chant of light?
That's the song they sing at the Chantry, right? It's pretty, but a little repetitive.
Then you know the story. How Andraste became the Maker's divine bride and convinced him to offer us a second chance.
Right, but I never understood why she had to die.
Her mortal husband betrayed her out of jealousy.
But if he wanted her to spread her faith, couldn't she do that better alive?
The Maker gave us free will. By his betrayal, Mafarath showed us that men were not yet worth saving.
I don't know. It's a nice story, but I think it's got some holes.
Oh my god, he didn't respond to it. Dude, this seems like the good Christian boy that's about to have his world shattered when someone says, I swear to God, and they don't mean it. Oh, no, no, no. Look at that hog. Look at it. That's me, and that's Carver. That's me, and that's Bethany. It's okay. Carver was actually starting to, like, kind of work out very, very well. And then, things didn't go so well. He decided to get infected. Look, princess sleeping by the fire. So this is our new home setup, right? And we're gonna have our own shop here too, so it's pretty cool. And instead of having craftables on characters, we have them on the table. Really now? Okay, dude. Hey, Evelyn.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
You can always ask me.
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. A Templar, Emmerich. You don't know him, but he knows you. He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Okay. Dude, I thought she like broke bad for some reason.
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place.
Yeah, no
That doesn't
shit.
mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
It's the Who's again. Who is? I'll quiet him down. Where is he?
I'll talk to him. Maybe it'll lead to something.
If it does, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawk. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
It'd be kind of funny if I come home and it's literally just this. I get into my relaxed clothes and then everyone's like, Hawk, please, hey, what's up?
Why,
baby?
hello again. Lovely home
How's
you
it
have
going?
here. And may I say your mother makes for delightful company?
Mother, are you okay? What do you want? We're friendly people.
Another visitor.
Oh,
We've moved up in
four.
the world, Mother.
Evidently so.
My apologies, Sirrah. Your son and I simply have a bit of business to conclude.
I'll leave you two alone then. Be careful.
Darling woman. A shame that she spends so much time here alone.
Just what are you saying?
Allow me to get right to the point. I know all this came from Deep Road's treasure. I know you repaid me, but I think I
Oh.
deserve a larger share of your fortune.
Oh!
Fair's fair, right?
Yo, piss
I
off!
kept my end of the bargain. Now get out.
Pity. Have it your way, Hawk. We'll be seeing each other again, I'm sure.
What the fuck? I just create an enemy randomly. Not randomly.
Anders' manifesto. This thing turns up everywhere.
What does that mean?
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion.
Oh, we have some people's items just here?
Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
What are we talking about? This? Memento.
Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books?
What's with Anders doing this manifesto thing? Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing this next, if I'm not mistaken. At the beginning of Act 2, I could end up doing the assassin stuff that happened during the 3-year gap, if I'm not mistaken. I would have to look it up, and then I will definitely say next session we'll do that. What the
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Adventures of the Black Fox. Born Lode Remy Vascal in 863 Blessed, the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire so many tales of his exploits that nearly impossible to determine today which is true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, has become something of a hero to the common people. His initial exploits involved killing the tyrannical powerful lord of Val Chavan. Wearing a mask, he would appear in the public and disrupt the lord's plans to the point that the lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox. The origin of the nickname, which struck that the primary bounty hunter who took the job, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime, only after nearly killing him several times. Is one of the most popular tales told in taverns today. The story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish until Carlos becomes so furious that the Black Fox inexplicable ability to survive that his cunning Remy gains the upper hand. Which impresses Carlos so much that the bounty hunter joins him. After years of terrorizing the Lord's men and following tax collectors, a favorite pastime of Remy's according to Orlesian commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover, Servana de Montfort. In some version of the tale, a mage of the circle no less, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from a prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Servana, and together they escaped Doloris. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in the Dragon Age series, As his legend grew, more innkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Foxes visited their village, were established, and performed some legendary feat. If the tales are to believe, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the crows of the Antiva, and then kidnapped by a powerful mage in Tevinter. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer, and improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Now, inevitably, he rejoined the band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions, Carlos and Servana, the wise dwarf Belloc, and the tempestuous knight, Sir Clementis, have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that at some point the Black Fox disappeared and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of the Aladdin forest, seeking the sunken city of the elves and never returned. Many more of the tales that expand on this ultimately happened to them in the forest and postulate on how they could someday be rescued from the adventures of the Black Fox by Gaston Garot, 911 Dragon. Why is that there? Yeah, I can see that as like something that you would have in your home and whatnot as like a talking piece, but why is that there? You know? Let's see. What is the prime suspect? Speak to Black Power. Continue. What is this? Is this premium content? Memento of the Past. Return home to reminisce about the harrowing experience. Black Emporium. Remember the incident. There's a memento from the place. Okay. Mark of the Assassin. So we won't do that yet. We got Princess.
Wish Bodan would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
Please. It gives it more look. If it was clean, it'd look bad.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character.
Thaddeus calendar. Oh my god. For most good folk, the details of the calendar have little purpose. It is useful only for telling them when the Summer Day Festival will be held, and when the snows are expected to begin, and when the harvest must be completed. The naming of the years are a matter for historians and taxmen. A few, if pressed, could even tell you the reason that our current age is named after dragons. It is 930 Dragon Age, the 30th year of the 9th age since the crowning of the Chancery's first divine. Each age is exactly 100 years, and the next age is named chosen in the 99th year. The scholar of Valrio advised the Chancery of so it wasn't even named after the Blight stuff. It was just they're like, yeah, let's just name it after dragons, right? So it's chosen at the 900. So it's year 930, right, or 929. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be that. It would be like in the 100th year, it would be one, right? So, Divine announces the name of the imminent age. The name is said to be an omen that to what is to come and what the people of the Dragon Age series, the Dragon Age setting, will face for the next 100 years. The current age was not meant to be the Dragon Age. Throughout the last months of the Blessed Age, the Chancery were preparing to declare the Sun Age, named after the symbol of the Orlesian Empire, which at that time sprawled over much of the south of the Dragon Age setting, and controlled both Ferelden and what is now Navarra. It may be the celebration of Orlesian imperial glory, but the rebellion in Ferelden reached a head, and the Battle of River Dane was about to begin. A peculiar event occurred, a rampage, the rise of the dreaded High Dragon. Dragons have been thought practically extinct since the day of Nevran Dragon's Hunt, and they say that they see the great beast rise from the Frostbacks was both majestic and terrifying. As the rampage began and the High Dragon decimated the countryside in the search for food, the elderly divine Faustin II abruptly declared the Dragon Age. Some say the divine was declared support for Olaris in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the Dufale family, heraldry of King Megran, the so-called usurper king of Ferelden. What? Some say the divine was declaring support for Olaris in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the... Is an element. What do they mean by that? is an element of the Dufale family heraldry of King Magrin, the so-called usurper king of Ferelden. Be to it as it may, the High Dragon's rampage turned towards the Elation side of the Frostback Mountains, killing hundreds and sending thousands were fleeing to the northern coast. The Ferelden rebels won the Battle of River Dane, ultimately securing their independence. Many thus think that the Dragon Age will come to represent the time of violent and dramatic change. For all of the Dragon Age setting, it remains to be unseen, says Jenna TV 925 Dragon. Okay, so that puts everything into perspective when it comes to times. When I start looking at times now, I'm like, okay, that was 200 years ago. That was 100 years ago. Because how I was framing it was that the 9-2s, the 8-2s, the 1-2, 143s, right? It seemed like scripture to me, right? But no, it's just going like, yeah, age 3. Age 3, dumbass. The age 3, year of the pinnacles.